Brace yourselves, 90-Day Fiance fans, because Angela and Kobe are about to take center stage in a fiery showdown. Celebrity Insider News. Angela and Michael's roller coaster relationship has always been a focal point on the show. But this time, things have reached a whole new level of intensity. Angela's increasingly aggressive approach toward Michael has everyone on edge, and Kobe, known for his blunt personality, finally decides to step in. Not one to hold back, Kobe confronts Angela in a way no one saw coming, setting off a clash that's left viewers torn and buzzing about who's in the right. The confrontation highlights the intense dynamic between two strong personalities. Angela, who is famous for not backing down, faces Kobe's straightforward critique head-on. As Kobe calls Angela out for her treatment of Michael, the conflict spirals, sparking questions among fans about Angela's tough love approach. Is Angela's behavior towards Michael justifiable, or is Kobe right to stand up and address it? The fan base is divided, with each side bringing compelling points to the table, making this one of the season's most talked about moments.
Things escalate dramatically between Angela and Kobe when he reaches his breaking point over the way she treats Michael. Plus,
we was home 4 days, I believe. 4 days, 3 days, he was gone.
Angela and Michael give more insight into what went down the day Michael got fed up and ran away from Angela, allegedly, quote, fearing for his life.
And I left the house. I worked for about 5 hours. But I was so tired. My leg was as if it almost fell off me.
All I would say is this, I suffered.
To really understand the current drama, let's rewind to Angela and Michael's history. From the beginning, their personalities were polar opposites, with Angela's strong, sometimes brash demeanor often clashing with Michael's more reserved nature. Over the years, they've faced countless issues, from visa delays to trust issues, leaving their relationship on shaky ground. Recently, Angela's jealousy has intensified, leading to explosive arguments where she's shown an increasingly controlling and aggressive side, prompting viewers to question whether Michael is truly in a healthy relationship. As the episodes unfold, it's clear that the tension is only building, with fans eagerly awaiting what comes next. The other cast members, especially Kobe, have begun to notice the rising tension between Angela and Michael. Kobe, who viewers know as Emily's partner and a man who doesn't sugarcoat his opinions, is especially concerned. Having his own experience in a cross-cultural relationship, he understands the unique struggles these couples face. But what he observes between Angela and Michael feels far more troubling. Angela's behavior seems to go beyond cultural differences, raising red flags for Kobe and the rest of the cast. In this episode, the tension only grows as Angela becomes increasingly erratic, accusing Michael of betrayal and tightening her control over him. Kobe, who has been quietly watching, reaches his breaking point. He realizes he can no longer stay silent, but confronting Angela is no easy task. The situation escalates when Angela demands that Michael cut off anyone she deems a threat, a clear indicator of just how far she's willing to go to maintain control. Witnessing this, Kobe decides it's time to call Angela out, setting the stage for an intense showdown. Kobe's confrontation with Angela is explosive and has everyone talking. He approaches her with genuine frustration, voicing his concerns for Michael, who he fears is losing himself in this toxic dynamic. Kobe's willingness to challenge Angela's behavior brings a new layer to the drama and leaves fans divided. Some applaud Kobe for standing up for Michael, while others worry that the conflict might escalate further, putting even more strain on an already fragile relationship. Kobe boldly calls out how Michael is constantly walking on eggshells around Angela, trying not to trigger her anger. To Kobe, this behavior is far from healthy, and he hopes to make Angela see that her actions are harming both Michael and their relationship. In a powerful moment, he turns to Michael and says, "Brother, you have a right to live your life and make your own choices. Just because of this visa situation doesn't mean she owns you." His words resonate, touching on Michael's need for independence and self-worth, which Angela's controlling nature seems to overshadow. However, Angela's reaction is immediate. Her face hardens, clearly ready for a showdown, and defensiveness came from this feeling of being threatened. For her, it wasn't just about a clash of opinions, it was about someone challenging the very foundation of her relationship with Michael. Kobe's words forced her to confront her controlling behavior, but rather than acknowledge it, Angela's instinct was to defend her control fiercely. For Angela, any perceived attack on her authority feels like a threat to her connection with Michael, driving her to react with that familiar, fiery defiance. Kobe's bold confrontation with Angela was about more than just disagreeing. It was a challenge to the power dynamic that Angela has carefully crafted in her relationship with Michael. To Angela, Kobe's interference felt like a direct threat to the foundation she's tried to keep intact. She wasn't simply reacting defensively, she was defending the control she feels is essential to maintaining her relationship. For Angela, Kobe's refusal to stand down felt not just like a critique, but a disruption of the authority she's worked to establish with Michael. On Kobe's side, his decision to confront Angela wasn't made lightly. Having experienced the complexities of a cross-cultural relationship himself, he understands the unique struggles involved. But Kobe's motivation went beyond empathy for Michael. His strong sense of justice and his protective nature made Angela's treatment of Michael hard for him to ignore. Observing Angela's control over Michael built up a frustration in Kobe, pushing him to step in, not just as a friend, but as someone who felt a responsibility to call out behavior he found harmful. For Kobe, Angela's influence wasn't only impacting Michael's mental health, it was encroaching on his independence, something Kobe saw as wrong. This confrontation sheds light on two different perspectives of Kobe's actions. Some may view him as a champion of what's right, standing up against what he sees as emotionally manipulative behavior. Others might feel he overstepped by involving himself in a couple's complex private matters. However, from Kobe's viewpoint, the situation warranted intervention. He saw Michael's struggle, and, for him, the stakes were simply too high to sit on the sidelines. Kobe's decision to speak out has ignited a firestorm, with fans sharply divided over his actions. Some see him as a hero for standing up to Angela, while others criticize him for meddling in a relationship that isn't his own. But the big question now is how this confrontation will impact Angela and Michael's relationship moving forward. If Michael takes Kobe's advice to heart, we could see him asserting more independence, which could cause some tension between him and Angela, or perhaps force them to reevaluate their dynamic. If he starts standing up to her more, it could lead to more drama or even a shift in the power balance of their relationship. As for Angela, she's not exactly known for taking a step back and reflecting on her actions. However, since this incident played out in the public eye, the pressure from fans and fellow cast members might force her to reconsider her approach. She may have to think about how her controlling behavior is perceived, not just by Michael, but by the public. Kobe, on the other hand, could see a shift in his role within the cast. By calling out Angela, he's positioned himself as someone who isn't afraid to speak the truth, which could make him a go-to person for support and allyship in future group dynamics. So, what's next? Will Angela and Michael work through this confrontation, or is this the breaking point? And how will the rest of the cast react to Kobe's bold move? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to join us for the next video where we'll dive deeper into the latest 90 Day Fiancé drama and uncover all the juicy details you won't find anywhere else.